I can't do nothing without AI. I can't get a grocery list without one. I can't list the things that I need to do without it.
Y'all hear that?
Like, I can't. My whole life is just
That's ridiculous.
AI.
You can't do none of that without AI.
No, I can't.
That's ridiculous. Like no, you can. You just don't want to.
I mean,
you just become dependent. Just say that.
Well, I guess now it's about time that, we better talk about it.
Yeah, we got to talk about this because it's not going to work.
It's not going to work at all. So,
baby, I know what you wanna be. Baby, I know what you wanna be. Baby, I know what you wanna be.
Welcome back to You Better Talk About It podcast.
Yes, I am your host, BP.
And I'm QG.
And we about to jump into this AI conversation because clearly AI is everywhere. Clearly we can't do anything without AI. Like,
yeah,
we gonna get into the nitty gritty of AI.
Okay, well, I'm here with it. So, it's everywhere, right? It's built into a lot of different things, but is it helping us or is it hindering us? Like, what's your personal stance on it?
Honestly, AI, like when it started, like when I first heard about it, I'm like, okay. Like I remember one of my clients told me about ChatGPT. And he was like, I don't even have to do nothing in business no more. And he started typing and things just was popping up and I'm just like, and he was just laughing. I'm like, bro, so you telling me like you just not about to think for yourself now? Like you're not about to figure it out? Like you're not gonna try? Like you about to lose your critical thinking skills? And that's my concern with AI. Like a lot of times when I hear people talk about it, oh my God, I need advice. Like, I'm going to go to ChatGPT or whatever. Now, I'm not saying, I just feel like people are now, literally, they don't care for human connection anymore because of AI. Like, I'm looking at commercials on TV now, and they going back and forth with AI. Like, what happened to human interaction and engagement in commercials? And that's my worry. Right? Because, I mean, AI is helpful, but if you are depending on it, it's literally it's handicapping you. And that's what I believe with how people are using AI today.
Well, I get what you're saying. I definitely do get what you're saying. However, like you said, to your point though, for real, like all seriously, it's about how you use it. Because the average person that's using like ChatGPT, matter of fact, let me back up. Rewind. Let me back up. AI been around longer than people actually recognize. Like AI has always been around. Like you got a Spotify playlist, guess what? It was curated because of AI and it's paying attention to what you listening to. So now it's creating playlists for you because it has that built inside of it. Now, do I feel like people are being more dependent on AI? Absolutely. And it shouldn't be that at all. But I'm for it because I use it. And I use it in a different type of way. So because there hasn't been a safe space, at least for me, it hasn't been a safe space. I don't have the people around me to talk about these different things. So I use it as a soundboard. Now that goes into how you actually use it. Because of course it's going to give you what you give it. So if you're just saying, hey, I want the answer to 2 + 2 = 4 versus saying, why does 2 + 2 = 4? That's the difference between it actually using it. So I can see the worry because most people, I would say 8 out of 10 people, most likely just use AI to just get the answers right away versus just thinking about it.
Yeah, and I mean it negatively affects you. Like we see videos, unfortunately, where, for example, if a student is in school and now the teacher takes away the game, now they're being violent towards the teacher, right? Like when you like hooked on these things, and now it's taken away from you, it causes you to just spaz out, crash out. And I'm seeing so much of that. Yeah. And that's what makes me worry. But even like personally, Like, I think about spelling sometimes when I'm typing emails. And I'd be like, whatever. It'll fix it for me. And so I don't even make the effort to spell for real. Like, especially like I used to. Like, it's crazy. Or now let me go check with AI, make sure I spell can't right. Like,
okay, you ever looked at the word there, THEIR, and stared at it and was like, is that how you spell it? Like, right. It don't look right. Like, it's so
something ain't right. Like, something ain't right. Alexa, Siri, all y'all.
That was a sidebar. But definitely. But no, absolutely. Like, technology, period, and this is step outside of like AI specifically, but technology, period, definitely has a negative effect, especially on teenagers these days. Their algorithm is built a certain type of way, and they see more negative than positive these days.
Yeah. And people don't want to understand, like, especially teenagers, like, for example, like reading the fine line, actually understanding. If I clicked on technology, like cookies, a lot of people don't understand or know what that is, what it's asking you. But because you want to get to it so fast, you just click on any and everything and don't even know what AI is doing.
What is cookies? Because I definitely was just like, I'd be like, allow. Like, what is it?
I'm cracking up. And cookies is it's like several things. I know one, it does collect data.
Okay.
So you got to be mindful of that, especially depending on the site. Because, like, for example, if a website is not private, I mean, that's how people be selling each other's companies be selling your information. You wonder where you get those spam calls and stuff like that. How they know, like, that's why. The cookies are collecting data. Okay. And a lot of people forget that you need to clear that out. Your passwords, your credit cards, all that information.
I knew what cookies was. I just wanted her to explain to y'all.
I'm cracking up. It's a dessert, y'all. It's a dessert. Enjoy.
Absolutely. But you know, there's plenty of examples of technology going wrong. And of course, outside of, you know, the old movie, The Terminator, we're not talking about that. You ever heard of Black Mirror?
Yeah.
On Netflix?
Yeah, because you
talk about it all the time.
Yes.
I talk about it all the time. Black Mirror is all about technology and how it can negatively affect people and how people use it negatively to affect other people. And there are a couple of episodes that I would keep in mind to watch. First of all, one episode has nothing to do with the next. And of course, this is Netflix, so I mean, you ain't paying for no promo, but whatever. You can go on there and find it. But
even sidebar, you even just let me share the password. That's all. That's all I ask. Come on, like,
okay.
Come on, why
y'all have to gatekeep that? Why y'all had to put that up there? Like, let me share it.
Come on, Grandma want to see Tyler Perry too.
Okay, dang, I ain't gotta be so tight with that.
Ain't trying to charge $30.
They just want your money. That's all they want. Like, anyway. But Black Mirror. So one episode has nothing to do with the next. And there was one particular episode that stuck out to me the most. Well, all of them did, but this one is called Arkangel. It was about this mother. She had lost her daughter at the park one day. And of course, she panicked. Now, there was a trial of this system where basically there was like a chip or there was something that was inserted into her daughter's, mind. And she can literally see what her daughter sees on a screen that she can put in her pocket and walk around with. So if there was something that she didn't want her daughter to see, she had the ability to literally block it from her daughter's vision. So she would walk past a dog and the dog would be barking violently. And guess what? All of a sudden, bloop, it's blurred out. She can't see it. So over time, of course, the girl, she gets older and the mom promises she's not going to use it because now that's an invasion of privacy now. Now she can still see everything that you see and she can't take it out. She can't not use it. So, of course, the girl, she gets older, turn 18, probably, maybe not even 18. Things happen. Your body start feeling a little different. And, you want to start participating in certain acts. And the mother didn't approve of the boy that she was dating. So she decided to take out that handy dandy piece of technology and see what her daughter was seeing. And she threatened the boyfriend. And now her daughter feels like, of course, like I don't have any privacy. Like, I don't run my life. You're running my life. Because she's literally blocking out everything that she can see. So that ultimately led to, I think, the daughter, like, she crashed out. She violently,
found out all the things the mother was watching, and she crashed out.
So I used that episode as an example of, like, how the access of technology and how people can use it wrong, and how quickly it can go wrong if it's not used the right way.
Yeah.
So it's important to use it the right way, because, like you said, you can't get too lenient on it. You can't be too open with it either, because it'll lead to things like that. I can definitely see that happening, because how many times have the idea of a chip being in place to a kid, like, that's been a thing that has happened.
Yeah.
People chip their dogs, their cats, like, it's a
now,
thing.
like, to pay for things, they're trying to put chips either in the palm of our hand or in our wrist, like.
And we starting to see.
Just swipe my card.
And we starting to see a lot of, different things with POV, like the whole meta glasses. Like, that's a whole different thing.
Yeah.
And that's also another episode on Black Mirror as well, too. You tap into it.
Yeah.
Tap into it.
I just, for me, what scares me is losing human connection.
Yeah.
Like, that really, because I already see that happening. I mean, we already see it happening, right? When we feel portrayed, when we feel like someone's being dishonest with us, when we feel judged, when we feel unheard, all the things, that one person now shuts it all down for everybody. So we already have that going on. Like, it's unlearning those habits or those situations to take people as an individual. But a lot of people already don't do that. So now as they get older, they shut down. They stay complacent. They stay comfortable. They stay in their corner. So now you have AI. Oh, I don't need to talk to anyone anymore. I could just ask AI why my dating life sucks, why I don't have friends, why my family like this, why work coming out like that, why my clients annoy me, why I'm not getting customers. And then, like, one, you got to be careful because AI is learning you, therefore it's being biased towards you.
Exactly. I was just about to say
you got to be mindful of that too. It's not giving you the hard truth that you need to grow. It's not giving you the hard truth that you need to be more effective in whatever you're trying to do. It's being biased. It's pacifying you. Honestly.
It can.
So now, like, if we're following these patterns, then how do we really become better as far as interacting with humans? Like, how do we not make it so awkward or crash out or increase our anxiety if we literally depend on AI to be our friend, to be the person that we date, and to be our family?
It can't replace those things. It definitely cannot replace those things. And going back to, like, how it all, like, influences, like, relationships. Like, think about dating profiles, right? Everybody, well, not everybody, because, everybody doesn't use dating apps. But now here is this person that is now just viewed as a profile. And based upon what's on your profile or what's not on your profile, either that person is going to swipe left or swipe right. Say, for instance, you have a person that's very intelligent, very motivated, very emotionally aware, very introspective, very, like, just a good person overall. But they don't have a lot on their profile. And that person that you're looking for is on there. And all you see is they got this one picture, maybe two, maybe one of their dog.
Catfish.
Don't have nobody. Catfish, instantly. So now you limiting people to that profile that you just see and not even giving that person a chance to say, or even just prove, like, oh, they are what you think, what you thought they were. You're just limiting that to that. You're just limiting that person to the profile that what you see, versus giving them the chance. And actually interacting with them and having conversation with them. So now it's like you didn't probably passed up on a good thing, but I like to think, like, ain't nothing good gonna pass you by if you're doing what you gotta do. But anyway, that's beside the point. But it just takes, like you said, it takes away that interaction. It takes away that interpersonal relationships that is needed in everyday life. But I'm also not gonna sit up here and say and negate the fact that because of the state of society and what it is, as a part of, social media has contributed to that, it's easy to interact with people because it's definitely not. It's definitely not easy to interact with people. And to speak on what you were talking about earlier about you using AI or specifically ChatGPT to use that as to why this isn't happening for me or why my family isn't happening, it's very important for you to not just ask why, but in fact, not just vent to it, but to just ask questions about yourself. Like, what is it about what I'm saying? And what is it about what I'm doing attracting this? Or why am I not getting that from that person based upon what I am currently doing? Like, you have to be transparent with it so that way it can feed back exactly what you actually need or what you could use to get the help that you probably do need. And I guess that's kind of going into like, what's the better? Like, how can we better actually use AI? Because I love ChatGPT. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a ChatGPT. I love it. And I love it. And my reason for loving it is because of what I put into it.
Yeah.
I'm not just going to it for the answers. I want to know why that answer is that answer. So I'm going to get personal. I always do. So while I was going through a situation with a person I was dating that turned out to be a narcissist, while I was going through that, I used ChatGPT to help me put together the timeline of what took place and to actually check if my reality is actually what happened. I'm inputting what he did, what I did, what he said, what I said, and asked it, based upon this interaction, what can you tell me about this dynamic? I'm not just giving it just one side. I gave it both sides. And then it told me, oh, well, it could be this or it could be that. Do you want to dive deeper into both? Or do you want to just focus on one? See, when you ask it questions like that, and when you go into it, not just trying to get one answer, you can open up a bunch of different avenues as to getting the answer that you possibly are looking for.
Yeah.
Versus it's just being biased towards you, as you was mentioning earlier, because that's the thing that actually happens. So I said all that to say, in order to use these things better, instead of using them to just get the answer directly, ask it or interact with it in a way it's like, okay, I'm using this as a tool to help me understand a bit better, to ask the better questions.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. To piggyback off that, I think stop being lazy.
That's really what it comes down to you.
Just stop being lazy. Stop being lazy. Set some time. Make some time to actually get to know whatever you're trying to learn. Whether it's yourself, whether it's the person you're dating, your friendships, your family, your job, the position, the industry, what's going on now. Actually make the effort and make time to actually get to know it. Use AI as a tool. Do not become dependent. It's too many people that use AI and they be like, well, AI said this, so it's right. No,
exactly.
It's not. It's not. And we see in articles and in the news where it's messed up people's finances. It gave the not correct legal advice. Health diagnosis. AI does not know everything. Y'all are forgetting that AI is still controlled by humans. Y'all know that, right? It's still being controlled by humans. That's like Wikipedia. How many times back in the day, you can go in there and edit anything. Right? Anybody can put anything on there. Yeah. It's the same thing with AI. So take it with a grain of salt. Some things, okay, make sense, resonate. I'm gonna try to apply this, see how this tip work out. But then other things, I'm gonna ignore that one. Yeah. Don't mess up your independent thinking, your critical thinking. Because that's survival. Yes. So now if you're giving that all to AI by being lazy, you literally messing with your survival.
Yeah. And like I said, and the next thing would be to know when to disconnect.
Yes.
Knowing when to disconnect. It was one chat that I did have, and I was seeing that consistently, no matter what I had said, it was still going back and giving me a completely different answer, and I didn't even ask that question. So I just I was like, okay, this isn't actually helping. it's actually just repeating information. So it's not working right now. Let me go ahead and just do away with that chat, delete that chat, delete whatever it was for that, and maybe start over, or maybe let me just go back to the drawing board and ask the questions that I want to ask, and then get the answers by doing just some good old research.
Yeah.
So knowing when to disconnect and how to disconnect from it, and just stepping away, honestly, and just stepping away from, this not even just AI, just stepping away from social media. Knowing when to disconnect and unplug. Yeah. Knowing when to unplug. Yeah. Because the overload of information is happening every single day. Yeah. Whether if it's good or bad.
Yeah. Information overload is a real thing. Mm-hmm. It's a real thing. And it's also a difference between researching and AIing. Yeah. It's the difference between that. Researching and AIing is not the same. Like, researching is a skill as well.
You know how people used to research? Encyclopedias.
Journals. News articles, not just the first link that's popping up. Or because now with Google, AI is the first thing that pop up.
True. There is an AI overview.
Yeah. At the top. That's the first thing that pops up. And that's what y'all are going to, because y'all think because it's right there that makes it right. No. That fourth page can be a better resource when you're researching. So, like, stop being lazy. Be intentional. Make time. You have boundaries. Distance yourself. Unplug to be better when using AI and not losing your mindset. Like, not crashing out because AI is not hidden in this 0.00001 second. Yeah. Like, don't lose yourself. You only got one mind. It's only one you. Why give it to AI? Like, why give all of it to AI?
Truthfully. And that always go back to every point that we're going to make in every single episode at this point. Every single episode is just, it really starts with you and how you build yourself up and how you, I guess, for lack of better words, how you see and how you orchestrate in your everyday, day-to-day life. And what I mean by that is, do you use these skills outside of your phone? Like, do you go to the grocery store and saying, okay, I see a sale. Okay, I see this sale right here says, okay, buy 2, you get the third one for free. Okay, cool. That's that product. You got this product that's similar to it. If you buy 3, you get 1 free. Which one would be the better one? That's just a basic skill that you need to have just going to the grocery store versus going to AI saying, which one is better? Like, no, you already have to have that inside of you. And the only way that you do that is if you just go out and you actually practice it. Yep. Is what I'm saying. Like, you got to go out and practice that.
Practice what you preach.
Truthfully. So that's a little bit about, our little personal stance. So when it comes to that.
Yes. So.
Like, you can agree to disagree. Because, ultimately, that's what we did. We agreed to disagree. I like it. I use it all the time. She don't really care for it. She can use it, but she don't really care for it. And that's okay. And that's
6'7".
Right. So... you just killed me. Time out 6'7". You want me? I'm tired of hearing that.
It was a good segue.
Oh my God, it really was. But anyway, don't forget to comment. Actually, what should y'all comment this week? Y'all should comment, 1, how has AI helped you? Or how has it not helped you in a way? You can comment that. See how you use it. You can even implement tools or tips that you use on a day-to-day basis while using it. Or you can put somebody in there like, all right, this is how I critically think. However you want to, not even however, but just comment. Yeah, and give us those insights. Because I'm pretty sure everybody got their own opinion about it and how you feel about it. So of course, like, comment, subscribe, share. And where you gonna find us at?
You're gonna find us on Instagram. You're gonna find us on TikTok. And you're gonna find us on YouTube. Yeah. And you better talk about it. Absolutely. So we appreciate you for tuning in. Tuning in. AI say what? AI said you better talk about it.
Period.
We see y'all later.
See y'all.